Good evening from Philadelphia and the city of brotherly love. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. And here on South Broad Street, Jay, the spectrum used to reverberate. You can say the same now for Wells Fargo Center.
And you know what, Ed? All you need is a little bit of patience and a couple of top NBA draft picks, and you find guys like Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid that will forever change the face of your franchise.
These days, it feels like 1983 in South Philly. The opening tip won by the Sixers, and we're underway here in Philadelphia. Horford to Embiid. It was right there. Runner's good there.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Miles Turner swats it.
Ooh, he blocked that with authority.
Victor Oladipo.
No! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Harris. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. Oladipo into the front court. 2-point advantage. Now a steal by Philly. To Simmons. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Ben Simmons, a couple of free throws on the way. 56% for his career. First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Oladipo into the front court. He'll run the offense. To McConnell. To Oladipo. 5 to shoot for Indiana. Joel Embiid tips it. The shot clock expires. Simmons to Richardson from long range. Textbook defense. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Richardson. To Horford. Beyond the arc for 3. He engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Able to convert on both free throws. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Ben Simmons trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. free throw's good to cement the three-point play. The lead is back down to 1. It's Indiana basketball. To Oladipo. Probing the defense. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
And he throws it down. Al Horford showing off all the moves.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Here comes the screen. To Oladipo. Joel Embiid. Huge block. That's his 3rd block this evening. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. It's Embiid with the rebound. Smith shot, no good.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
And he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed. When you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble, look at all your options. Number 1, a hezzy. You look at the rim. The defender jumps. You blow by him. Number 2, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number 3, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. Horford to Simmons. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Oladipo into the front court. Down a point. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Simmons. To Embiid. To Oladipo. Trying to cash in. Oladipo's shot no good. Simmons into the front court. Down by 1. Victor Oladipo with a piece. 4th this contest.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Cruises inside for 2.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Here's Simmons with it up top. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Runner here won't go. Indiana with the basketball to Oladipo. Joel Embiid rejects it. Ooh, 5 now.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Goaltending's called. Count the basket. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Entering the game for the Indiana Pacers, number 7.
From the painted area, won't go down. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Short jumper off the mark. The follow won't go either.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
That ends the first quarter. The Pacers have the lead. second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
Count the basket.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Not that time.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Oladipo. Now a pass stolen by the Sixers. To Richardson. The Pacers come away with the steal.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Rebound cleared by Philly. Burke with it. We're a minute into the second quarter. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Harris's shot won't go. Pacers control. Oladipo to Brogdon. Here comes the screen. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Miles Turner has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 78% at the line. First one goes down.
Philadelphia 76ers.
And he makes them both. To Embiid. Miles Turner able to recover with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To McConnell. Almost unlucky bounce. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Pacers with the possession. McConnell to Oladipo. Driving right to the basket. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a Prob City.
McConnell to Oladipo. Fires the 3. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
First try, no good. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. That'll get out off one of the Pacers. So possession stays with Philadelphia. Embiid. Trey Burke. That no good off the mark. McConnell to Oladipo. To McConnell. From the outside, no good. Embiid, good for 2.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Oladipo into the front court. Up 5. Has a look. Jumper's good.
The NBA's most improved player was a guy that always invested in himself, both on and off the court, but he always put in the work to be better. Was a sponge for information, an insatiable appetite to be the best. But the difference is, he's believing in himself. Whether that's singing at the NBA award show or performing at the highest level on the court, it's safe to say that Victor Oladipo has officially arrived.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
And a rim rocker. Joel Embiid. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Into the game for Indiana, number 7, Malcolm Brogdon.
Oladipo. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Simmons with it. Right now, down 7. And he'll head to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Team foul number 1. That's the
Glenn Robinson at the line for 2 shots. A career 70% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. And fails to hit them both. It's the first, misses the second. Oladipo into the front court. Up 6. Nice pass to set.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Harris. 4-3. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Victor Oladipo.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you.
Right down the lane, but the shot won't go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Kyle O'Quinn sends it away.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
It's Indiana basketball. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
I'm here. I got ball. That's me. I got ball.
He'll put it up at the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half with the Pacers in the lead.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Pacers were the dominant team in that first half, without question. And they've been showing off some excellent shooting, and it's ultimately points that win games. So if they can keep this up, there's a great chance they can finish with a victory. The 76ers did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they've got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Field goals. Player of the half.
Oladipo did a remarkable job of swatting shot after shot. Scorers have got to be thinking twice when he's within range.
It's not often you see a guard pile up this many blocks. It just shows you how athletic he really is.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
On the pass, stolen by Indiana.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
McConnell. Ah, the monster stuff.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Simmons to Embiid. Miles Turner sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
I hear so many players talk about, oh, my skill set is this or my skill set is that. How about your skill set is your effort on the defensive end? That's something we don't talk about as much as we need to.
Off the assist.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Simmons to the basket, but his shot stays out. To Oladipo. Turner to Oladipo. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. Indiana with the basketball to Oladipo. Turner. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Oh, Ben Simmons. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Oladipo to Turner. Al Horford snatching it out of the air. Incredible. 6 tonight. Oladipo to McConnell. He gets it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Knocked loose. Richardson matched up with Warren. Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. He misses. Domantas Sabonis pins it. Here's a chance from long range. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Harris to the basket, but his shot stays out. Pacers control. To Oladipo. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. Oh, the Pacers come away with the steal.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Simmons with it. His guy's down big. Slams it down.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Oladipo. Trying to cash in. A fundamental shot right there.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Pacers with the possession. To Oladipo.
Left.
Count the basket at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Into the front court comes Simmons. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. To Richardson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well defended.
Show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
Terrific vision. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Oh, Ben Simmons. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Simmons to Tobias Harris. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's how you defend.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Here comes the screen. Count the bucket for two.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Pacers are feeling good. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Simmons into the front court. Down a bundle. To Horford. For three. Tough shot. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Turner. Oh, Miles Turner. Not looking pretty. 3 for 10.
Ed, I remember this in so much detail. I was watching the NBA pre-draft camp, and I saw Miles Turner run, and myself and all the scouts, everybody's like, whoa, wait a second. What is that? But I give the Pacers a lot of credit. They had a trainer that worked with his gait, and now that's exactly who he is. A big that can run down, block shots, and be active on the perimeter defensively.
Oladipo. To McConnell. Here comes the screen. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Embiid. Had a chance, but it's no good. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Horford. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Defense, let's go.
No good. No daylight. Great defense. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
McConnell to Oladipo. Victor Oladipo with the slam.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Horford. Miles Turner swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Embiid to Richardson. Fires the three. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Shot from the lane won't go. To Simmons. To the rim. Lays it up and in. Now a whistle, and Indiana is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Time to shuffle things up.
For the Indiana Pacers, number 7, Malcolm Brogdon.
Has a look. Wide open look, won't go. Richardson to Simmons. Josh Richardson. Message received. Well defended. Brogdon. To Oladipo. It goes down.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Miles Turner with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Oladipo. And finishes strong. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's Indiana basketball. Oladipo. Nothing going here on that drive. To Oladipo. Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Here's Simmons with it up top. Looking to make something happen. A lot of contact. No whistle. From the painted area, won't go down. Simmons with it. He'll run the offense. Joel Embiid. Now 4 for 9.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Oladipo into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. It's a big finish.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Oladipo into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. To Turner. Goes to the right side. Oladipo. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock as your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Joel Embiid tips it. Make that 7.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Rebound belongs to Indiana. Oladipo, deep right corner from long range. Can't connect. Has a chance. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
This one to the Pacers as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey, everyone. It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pacers put their opponents away in a blowout. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. The 76ers seemed to lose their edge as the game got out of hand. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight because it's not going to help them forget about this game. Everyone is going to be talking about this one. Check out the leading scores for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Steals. Player of the game.
Oladipo
Put together an incredible game, highlighted by his amazing defense. Not many guys come up with this many blocks and steals.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show.
Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at the upcoming games for the Philadelphia 76ers. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.